It is a cloudy, rainy, wet day here in Utah. Zeb loves these. It's like fall is actually in the air.
You know, it's August, right? Like last week of August, but it's coming. We're gonna blink and it's gonna be snow on the ground.
And we're coming for junk. We're headed to the Deseret Industries thrift store in American Fork, Utah, specifically looking for a table because our table at the shop sold. So crossing my fingers, putting it out there, we need a new table for the shop because we have so much to display, and of course, whatever else we can flip for a profit. Also, don't mind these boxes. We're also gonna go to FedEx. So here's our table selection. This one is about the right size. I like this one, but it's too small.
So I made it out here in the yard. I didn't film walking into the yard because there's a guy playing the piano so loud I couldn't even hear myself think. It sounded good, but he was banging away on those keys.
We'll go outside and see if they have anything out there.
I am not seeing the table Jami was hoping for. It's a cool vanity. There's some inside, but I don't know if she's gonna find what she's after. Is this fisherman core? It's $3. I don't know if Jami wants to go this rustic on the decor.
Look at this, it's cute. And the price is right. It's $3. I'm gonna take this one home.
Spotted another shoe shine, the Griffin Shine Master. We've been selling these. I don't know if we still have our last one. There's something inside of this. Let's see what's rolling around. Maybe a brush or something. That'd be cool. Oh, a couple of foam brushes. I might, oh, and they're even the Griffin. I might need those.
Look and see if they have any other linens I can't live without.
He's still going on the piano, but I'm gonna go ahead and get this clock, this Sunbeam mantle clock. It's all wood.
It's kind of cute. No price on it. We'll have to see how much it is. What is this bird here? Oh, it must be like some sort of solar situation. It's interesting. It's a red and white striped penguin that's glass.
I wonder if Jami got this one here. I don't know if she did. It says sold, and that would be about the style and the size we need.
All right, they got a bunch of these. They're 75 cents. There's like Valentine's postcards. Super cute. It's hard to find good Valentine's Day decor, so I grab it all year round. Zeb's already been outside, but I always like to take a second look. Every now and then I'll find things that he left behind or vice versa. So it's good that there's two of us. These are really cute enamel signs. They say squeeze the day, and they have a bunch of them. So I'm gonna get all of them. They're $3 each, and they'll sell good on the website. There are 12 total signs, and they are originally from Creative Co-op.
Strolling along here in the frames, and what do I spy? Check that thing out. Oh goodness, it's got a big crack in it. Well, never mind. I thought it was going to be good. It's raining pretty good. It's going to be a fun sprint to the truck. Then we got to get that table in here that Jami got.
So here is the table that we're taking home. The legs need a new paint job, and I think the top just needs to light sand and maybe some new sealer. It's nice. I like the legs on that one better, but the top is junk. It's like MDF, so we're gonna go with the wood one. I asked Zeb if he needed my help with the table. He politely declined. We spent 80 bucks. That included the table. So my plan is to just clean the top because it's in good condition. It's got like kind of a rustic finish, and I maybe put more sealer if it needs it, but I don't know that it does. But definitely gonna repaint the base of this, and then we'll reset it in the shop. See, it looks good. It's got kind of a rustic finish. It does have some glitter on it from whoever, so we'll get that off. Good morning. We are headed to the Saratoga Springs thrift store. Yesterday we went to American Fork and we picked up that table and a few things, but we need more items this week because we used so much for the Iron Orchid Designs release, and also so much at the end of Monday's video that we just don't have that many things this week.
Yeah, we did. So they came out with 18 new products, and we didn't use quite all of them, but we did 16 projects in that video. It's like a 2-hour and 20-minute live stream. So we got to get more stuff.
We were assembly lining all those projects. So let's go inside, see what we can flip for a profit. They opened 3 minutes ago, so you know what that means, that everybody's already in because people lined up to get into this thrift store. Zeb, we're late.
I'm hurrying. Gotta lock the car.
I know, I'm always the first one out because he can't lock it till I get out, but I'm hustling. All right, it does not look too busy, so hopefully we're in luck.
We're doing everything backwards today. I parked in a different spot in the parking lot. Well, those are fun. How much are those? $1. And I'm coming in the opposite door in the yard.
Cute little risers. This would be great for doing like new IOD on. I've got the carts out, so I'm gonna peruse and see what I want. Do we feel like making over some coasters? $1.50 for all these. Don't mind if I do. It's hiding. I just saw the end right here. Cast iron pig doorstop. Oh, that's good.
Do I need a big old huge rooster with some sandstone? It's like a yard art rooster. So eyeballing this underneath here. Okay, that's catching on everything. So I think with a repaint, this could be cool. Let's see how much they want for it. $4. All right. That's $4 worth of hooks right there, so that's a good deal. Did they reload on trays? This is that store we got the trays in. Oh, I think I saw this the other day. But, oh, $15. That's why that's still here. Goodness, that's a lot. It's just a piece of wood nailed together.
That's super cute for $1. Somebody made that with jewelry.
I like these baskets, but they're really orangey. Oh, I feel like, come on now. Oh, are they taped together? Are they a set of baskets for $4? Can I leave them here for $2 each? What if we give them like a wash or something? I think if we wash these, maybe we could even use new stencils on them to like monogram them with those fun, maybe in the bottom. That could be fun in the bottom. I don't know if we can monogram that here. That's kind of twisty. I'll run it by Jamie. See if she wants a couple baskets for $4.
This looks like a laser cut nativity. Let's see what the price is on that. Oh, $1.50.
That's kind of fun. It's like a faux slider chalkboard sign. Finding all the chalkboard signs this morning. So it will be staying here. It is also $15. Not sure who had the $15 price gun in the back, but that's a bit much for a little piece of wood and some faux metal hardware.
Cowhide bookends. These are interesting. I think for like a country themed den or house, like that'd be cool. They're only $1 each.
This frame's looking promising. Is it wood? It's wood something. Oh, it's got some chips in it. That's plastic. If it's wood, I can fix chips, but when it's plastic, it makes it a lot more difficult.
I don't need a love seat, but please somebody come and buy this. It just needs a good cleaning, maybe some extra stuffing. Look how cute that is. So cottagey floral. I'd buy it for the cottage, but I literally have nowhere to store it. This is fun. It's like the perfect size for like a small wreath, and then you hang it on the wall. We're out in the yard now. Zeb has already been in here, so we'll see what he left behind.
This looks like a classic school metal clock. Oh, it's plastic. I wonder if Jamie saw this table. She may like the legs on this better, although this is probably faux, like a veneer. Is that real? $12? That's not real. It's $150. I do think that includes the chairs though. Look at those legs, those are cool. It's a little rusty, but the blue enamel's kind of fun. It's only rusty on the outside, the inside's good. It's $1. That'd be fun, just kind of hanging on the wall. Let's see if we can find a plate for this really quick. Might even just like a plain plate might work. I think I'm just gonna go with a very plain, simple plate. Let's see if this works size-wise. Actually doesn't fit down quite in the dish there. Oh, you know what? This one's cool with all the little ribs and it fits down flat on that. $1 for that plate. That's gonna be the win right there.
All right, $84 in 30 minutes. I feel pretty good about that. Now we gotta go home and work on the table. Get that in the shop. And we also have another little table from last week we gotta get done because we sold a desk and a bench. You know, it's weird because you have lulls in furniture and then you try to go out of town and you sell all this furniture. So let's go. All right, so here's the table. It's upside down. I'll flip it over in a second, but I'm gonna paint the underneath. We paid $5 for it at the Goodwill, and it's going Americana because we don't have as much stuff painted in this color as we used to because a lot of it's sold. So I thought if it sells, then maybe we just need to paint more things this color. So I got the bottom first coated and now I'm working on the top. Whoever did this before us, this isn't the original finish, did some sort of gel stain. So you can't even see the wood grain. It's basically like brown paint. I lightly sanded it. Oh, you can see where my handprint was. And I wiped it down and I'm just gonna paint it on top of the gel stain.
Second coat going on. I think that's gonna be plenty.
Yeah, there might be a little touch up here and there, but you know, we're gonna distress it, so that'll cover it.
What color do you want that other table I'm doing in the shop?
I'm just gonna do that one Americana too. I'm gonna take this can over there.
Okay.
And get those legs painted. Because the tables that sold were Americana, so I'm just replacing what's sold. So we have a nice balance.
Let me see if I can get a better shot of this. It's time to get going on this. I'm gonna sand the top. It's got some scuffs. And then there's like some glitter embedded down in here. But the legs are good. We're gonna get those painted in Americana right now. And then the top is good too. I'm just gonna lightly sand it with some 220. Still just 2 coats on here?
Yeah, just 2 coats. Just gonna lightly go over the edge. The top is pretty smooth. Don't really need to distress that. And then I'm gonna go along all the sides and anywhere that there might be, because the first finish wasn't like perfect. So I'm gonna kind of just stress it up and give it some character. And then it is level, the ground is not level.
All right, so things escalated. We're about an hour and 15 minutes of sanding into this. Jamie's wiping it down now. I did do 80 grit on here. We got it down to whatever the wood is. And then I did some 220 grit to kind of smooth out the squiggles, got most of those out of there. Now we're making sure all the dust is off, wiping the legs down. I've got some Sweet Pickins top coat. We had about, I don't know, this much gloss and this much matte, and so I mixed them together and now we've got semi-gloss. And I'll probably go in the shop and get another thing of matte and finish it off. But we're gonna probably put 4 or 5 coats on the top of this table.
We're gonna be all night doing this. So I don't know if you'll see it all staged up in this video. It depends on when we get the video done, because we are headed to California tomorrow. I feel like this is a very accurate description of being an antique store owner, because we have to get this in the shop. When you see where this is going, you'll understand why we have to have a table in there.
We'll get it in. I'll get the sealer on here. It's very warm. It's out of the rain that's trying to fall, and we'll be good. It'll be good to go. All right, here we go. Jamie's over there painting the legs. I'm gonna spread this around. Look how much that richens up that wood. Okay, we're definitely gonna need some more sealer. This is soaking it up.
Well, you're gonna have to sand it in between coats.
Yeah, I'll have to. I got some 320 grit, so the fibers will usually raise a little bit once you get this first coat of top coat on there, and then you want to just come through and a little bit of 320 or something real light. 400 grit works good too. Just knock the roughness off of it and then do another coat.
I've also seen people use like a brown paper bag and dish soap water. I've never done it myself, but I've heard that it works. All right, it's after hours, so we're gonna get this set up in here. Gotta figure out how to fit this over here. This is where the desk was that sold. So we'll see what I can fit on here. I'm probably gonna put a basket on the bottom and then stage up the top. All right, so the lighting's a little tough, but here she is all staged up in the corner. We've got our signs. I don't know if you guys remember these that I got at the bins like a million years ago. We're still working through selling these canvas signs, and then I staged up it's kind of a kitchen area over here. So I put one of our copper kettles, our copper measuring spoons, our Swedish dishcloths kind of match the fabric there. I changed up what was behind it because I feel like the pink plays well with the Americana, and this little corner is done.
All right, we got one coat dry on here. It's probably hard to see on the table. We are getting a little bit of sheen, you can see there. I'm gonna knock some of that sheen off. I've got 320 grit. You gotta make sure I got the right grit. I'm just gonna take it and just slightly go over it till I get a little bit of powder on the sandpaper. And then we're gonna do another coat. And this is gonna smooth out any roughness, any imperfections. You can use a block too if you want. I like to feel with my hand. I can feel the bumps, like right here. You see there was a couple high spots, and that zipped that right off. And that could have been sanding, that could have been the sealer, but when we go back over here with another coat, it's gonna fill all the porous spot where I sanded it, and you won't even see it. You won't even know it's been sanded. Once I'm done with that, I like to take a little towel. This happens to be a Lysol wipe. Get any dust off of it that I just created from sanding. Also, if you get any catches, you're gonna feel where those are, and you can come back through with the sander and knock those off. But that's really nice and smooth now and ready for my next coat of sealer. Okay, coat number 2. We put some on there, and then we spread it around, and then we brush it nice and straight. I like to go slow. Once I get it on there, it gets rid of all the, makes it so you don't have like little bubbles and foam and stuff in the finish.
All right, we are in the shop. We're checking the finish on this table. Oh, that's just wood grain. Perfect. And this table's finish is perfect. I thought maybe we might have to like lightly sand and fix it, but it makes me happy that it still looks amazing. This is what's sold and getting picked up. We've unloaded everything. All of this stuff right here, we should have shown it to you set up, but this is why we had to have another table, because where would we put all that when we take this out? And then we're gonna just let this table is going to sit in here until tomorrow, because I don't want to put anything on it until it's been dry for overnight. And then we will very gingerly only put things that won't scratch it, because if you're doing this for your house, you don't want to mess with it for like a week and be careful for a month. Here, by tomorrow, it'll be plenty dry that we can put porcelain on it. We won't put any metal, and it'll be good. And
maybe a table runner for a day or two.
yeah, maybe just put a little Afghan over. Actually, I don't want any fibers in it, but this tabletop, you know, we bit off more than we bargained for, but for a $25 solid wood table, we used maybe a fifth of a thing of paint. And then how much sealer on the top?
It's got like 4.5 coats because I sanded it a couple times. We'll call it 4.5. I applied 5 times, but I mean, might have used this much in a quart.
So not even a pint, maybe half a pint of sealer and 4 or 5 little scuff sanding pads. So I'm gonna call that a win. All right, I won't tell you what Zeb had to do to get that table around through all this and over here, but we're gonna move this out to the barn because James is coming to pick this up along with Cortrina's clock. And then we also sold our big, well, I'll show you guys. We also sold the file cabinet. All right, so this is what James is picking up. Sorry, the lighting's not great. We have a clock. We've got all the parts out of it. 2 ginormous candlesticks, the printer tray, and this table. So the clock and the candlesticks going to Cortrina, and then this is going to an Etsy sale. And I think we sold, I can't remember if we sold this on Etsy or on our website, but at any length, James is picking this all up to deliver it. All right, so we're almost done here tonight. We're gonna move this table back where it goes just in case we get busy and the shop needs to open, then the gals can restage it for us. I'm gonna try to get here because I gotta get photos of it before we fill it all up. All right, she is in her final resting place. We'll have to show you guys some other day what it looks like during the day.
All this stuff goes on the table.
Tomorrow though.
Hopefully the lighting isn't too terrible. We got all the lights on in here that we can have on. Actually, no, they're all on. Except for the stage, but
it's 9 o'clock at night. We're gonna go home. The boys are done with football. I just dropped them off. We gotta make sure they eat healthy. The next time you see us, we'll have our Saturday night thrift haul.
Yep.
And then next Monday, we're gonna have a special California thrifting video, so don't miss out on that. If you guys want to purchase anything in the shop, everything is listed at JamiRayVintage.com. And if you like this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to Jami Ray Vintage for more
DIY
and thrifting. We'll see you on the next episode.